Hello everyone. Food is required for growth, repairing damaged tissues and cells. It helps us to fight pathogens that enter our body. So today, let us discuss something more related to this in our lesson Improvement in Food Resources. Photoperiod. It is the duration of sunlight. Growth of plants and flowering are dependent on sunlight. Based on amount of sunlight required, crops are divided into kharif crops and rabi crops. Rice, maize, groundnut, jowar, pulses, cotton are the examples of kharif crops. And wheat, barley, red gram, potato, mustard are the example of rabi crops. Kharif crops are the crops grown in rainy season from the month of June to October. And Rabi crops are the crops grown in winter season from the month of November to April. Some of the common examples to remember in Kharif crops are paddy, soyabean, pigeon pea, maize, cotton, green gram and black gram. Examples in Rabi crops: wheat, gram, peas, mustard and linseed. How to crop yields. First one, crop variety improvement. Second, crop production improvement. Third, crop protection management. Crop variety improvement, under that we are going to see about hybridization. Hybridization refers to crossing between genetically dissimilar plants. Intervarietal hybridization is between two different varieties. Interspecific hybridization. It is the hybridization between two different species of same genus. Example, horse which has 64 chromosomes and donkey which has 62 chromosomes. Intergeneric hybridization. That is the hybridization between two different genera. Seed selection. It leads to higher yield, biotic and abiotic resistance, change in maturity duration, wider adaptability, and desirable agronomic characteristics. Crop production and management. We have two different types of nutrients. Those are macronutrients and micronutrients. Some of the examples of macronutrients are nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, sulfur, calcium and magnesium. Micronutrients are iron, manganese, copper, zinc, boron, chloride and molybdenum. Manure. Manure is prepared by decomposition of animal excreta and plant waste. Manure increases soil fertility and its organic material improves soil structure. Based on biological material used, manure can be classified as compost and vermicompost. Here is a picture showing fertilizers. Difference between manures and fertilizers. Manures, it is prepared by the decomposition of animal excreta and plant waste. Fertilizers are commercially produced plant nutrients. Manure is not nutrient specific. Fertilizers are nutrient specific. Manures is bulky and difficult to transport. Fertilizers are in powder form and easy to transport. Manures improves soil structure. Fertilizers do not improve soil structure. Manure is not water soluble and hence takes time to be absorbed by plants. Fertilizers are water soluble and can be easily absorbed. Manure do not cause water pollution. Fertilizer causes water pollution. Manures are cheap. Fertilizers are costly. Next subtopic is irrigation. The supply of water to the crops is called irrigation. Water is necessary for the proper growth of plants and helps to increase crop yield. We have different types: First one, dug well, tube well, river canal, river lift system, etc. Mixed cropping. Growing two or more crops simultaneously on the same piece of land. Intercropping. Growing two or more crops on the same piece of land simultaneously in a definite pattern is intercropping. Crop rotation. The growth of different crops on the same piece of land in a pre-planned succession. Weeds. Weeds are the unwanted plants. Weeds compete for nutrient, space and light and reduce the growth of crop. Weeds are either removed manually, mechanically by plowing or by using weedicides. Storage of food grains. The factors which can cause damage to the stored food materials can be divided into two categories: abiotic factors and biotic factors. Abiotic factors. These are the factors which are not due to any living organism. The various abiotic factors which damage the stored food materials are temperature, moisture content in food grains, moisture in the air, humidity, material of the containers used for storage. Animal husbandry. Then we are going to see about cattle farming. Cattle farming is done for two purposes: milk and draught labor for agricultural work, increasing milk production. Exotic breeds like Jersey or Brown Swiss are selected for long lactation periods. Local breeds like Red Sindhi or Sahiwal show excellent resistance to diseases. The two can be crossbred to get animals with desired characteristics. Caring for cattle. Animals require regular brushing to remove dirt and loose hair. They should be sheltered under well ventilated roofs. The floor of the cattle shed should be sloping so as to stay dry and to facilitate cleaning. Poultry farming. Poultry farming is undertaken to raise domestic fowl for egg production and chicken meat. Therefore, improved poultry breeds are developed and farmed to produce layers for eggs and broilers for meat. As said earlier, poultry breeds are divided into layers for laying eggs and broilers for meat production. Following desirable traits are required in crossbred poultry varieties: broiler parent for commercial chick production, summer adaptation capacity, low maintenance requirements, reduction in the size of egg-laying birds with ability to utilize more fibrous, cheaper diets. Fish production. Fish is a cheap source of animal protein. Fish production includes finned through fish as well as shelled fish. There are two ways of obtaining fishes. Marine fisheries. Marine fishes are caught using fishing nets from fishing boats. Popular marine fishes are pomfret, mackerel, tuna, sardines, Bombay duck. Fishes like prawns, oysters, and mussels are cultivated in sea water. Oysters are cultivated for pearls. Inland fisheries. Aquaculture is done in brackish water sources such as estuaries and lagoons. Fish culture is sometimes done in combination with the rice crop. Composite fish culture involves combination of 5 or 6 species in a single fish pond. Cattlers are surface feeders. Rohus are middle zone feeders. Mriggles and common carps are bottom feeders. Beekeeping. Honey is widely used and therefore beekeeping for making honey has become an agricultural enterprise. Since beekeeping needs low investments, farmers use it as an additional income generating activity. In addition to honey, the beehives are a source of wax which is used in various medicinal preparations. So, this was all about our lesson improvement in food resources. We need to improve food resources for the following reasons, like improve the quality and nutritional value of food, to make the food products and crops free from the diseases and pests, to reduce the cost of the food products and increase their availability. So knowing about them is very important. Thank you, students.